Hello, I'm the Resolute Cartographer, and this is the 13th video in my Fallout 76 main quest series. In the last video, we finished up all the Raider content here at the Pleasant Valley Ski Lodge. We are now on the Free States content, and that's going to take us into the Mire. So, let's take a look at the map. In the last video, we got the uplink from the top of the world next to the dead fire breather from the responders Madigan. Unfortunately, the uplink is broken, and so we need to take it to a Free States bunker, specifically this one right here, Abbie's bunker. It's belonging to Abigail Singh. And so we're going to have to head there, but we don't have anything it's really all that nearby in terms of fast travel points, so we're going to go to the Sunnytop Ski Lanes base that we went to during one of those Raiders quests. So let's just fast travel there now. Okay, so we're just going to head right down this road, down 98 East. Now, recently I've been continuing to work on my Fallout 76 transcription project. Oop, looks like I need some drink some water, if I have any. Let's see. Rather not drink the Quantums. I do have a beer there, I guess I can drink that. That'll do for now. Okay, and so I've been recording a lot of content, recording a lot of holotapes, terminals, notes, signs, everything like that. But the time has come to complete this main quest because I need to do basically a full cataloging of the entire world. Now right now I'm seeing some screen tearing on my screen, but whether or not that actually will show up in the final version, I don't really know. It hasn't in the past, but we'll have to see. There's something down there? No. Okay, but the Wastelanders DLC is coming. That means that there's going to be certain areas of the map that have changed, that will change. In fact, there are already areas of the map that have changed. Specifically, the Morgantown Airport is no longer anything like it once was. I mean, the actual structure is the same, but the layout of the entire place is different. And actually, the structure is not exactly the same. It now has a fully fledged basement. This guy's kind of dangerous. I think he was just deliberately shooting at the car. There we go. I was wondering why I wasn't getting a stim pack. Out of ammo? Okay, I guess I'm stuck with this. Whoa, there's another one. No grenades. Again, I haven't played this character in a while, so I'm not really sure what they've got. Oop. Alright, and apparently we're still in danger. My guess is there's a super mutant half buried in the ground over there somewhere. Let's take a look. I don't see him. Well, there's a grenade. We can take that. Oh, we got a lot of grenades. Definitely will make use of those. Seriously, I can hear him walking. Where is he? Ah! Hello. Not very sporting to take him out like this, but at the same time, he's only got a board, so he wouldn't have that much effect anyway.
Mole rat hit harder than you.
It's gotta be tough mole rat. Okay, so that takes care of that. And he's gone. But, let's see if there's anything else here. Ooh, plasma grenades, those are very nice. And we're overloaded. That's unfortunate. Well, I could definitely use a stim pack. What am I carrying so much of right now? Oh, a cryolator. I don't really need that, but... oh, yeah, there's now the, the legendary vendors now in the world since the last time I played this character. I could actually get rid of some of this stuff. Oh, well, I think I'm doing okay for the moment, so we'll just keep heading down the road. Alright, yeah, so I've been learning a lot about the game world, a lot about the lore. I think I've got a lot more of the stuff nailed down, but still not completely there. But again, before the Wastelanders DLC comes out, I'd like to get a full cataloging of the world. So what I'm really going to try to do is basically go site to site, all the way across the entire map, from the top left corner to the bottom right, and just get a kind of recording of the place. Just so we have a record of what things were like during year 1, with everything post-Wastelanders being year 2. I'm really kind of heading off course here, so let's just start heading east instead of following that road. Got some firecracker berries. Those were part of the Flavors of Mayhem quest for the raiders. If you're noticing a bit of an echo when I'm speaking, I'm not recording my typical space right now. My Wi-Fi card on my computer broke, so I'm having to record basically right next to the router, so... I would have thought that would have done more damage. He's only level 16. There we go, that's what I was expecting. I would have avoided these guys, but just as before, this character needs experience. Oh. There we go. Man, there we go. Alright, looks like we're nearing a small cabin in somebody's camp. But again, we're kind of going off course here, but I suppose we can keep following this dirt road for just a minute at least. And I'm low on water again. But I really don't have anything to drink right at the moment other than whiskey. Oh. Whoa, didn't know I shot there, but okay. Some scorched. Hopefully we got some supplies here in this cabin. Specifically, something I can drink. Bailey Family Cabin. Requisition order. Some ammunition. More ammunition. Okay. Super stim pack. Oh, we got a note. Letter to my love. Hello, my love. It's probably been about 7 months since you passed. I sit by your side and talk to you every day. But I wanted to write you a letter, like I used to all those years ago. I honestly don't know how much longer I'll be around. I don't know how much longer I want to be around. It's tough out here alone. My heart hurts. I miss you, Nancy. Love, Henry. Well, that's sad. And that's creepy, the doll on the table there. Unfortunately, it looks like, other than salt and pepper, no food-related products in that entire place. So we'll have to keep heading. And unfortunately, it looks like there is a Scorched Beast fissure in between us and the east, so let's head more directly towards Abbie's bunker. Hoping to skirt around to that fissure. Oh, this weapon's about to be broken too. Good. I was worried that this might get a little too easy. Oh, we got the shotgun. What else we got? 10 mil. Is this 45? No. What's it called? What is this in Somerset Special? Yeah, it's 44. Then this is Black Diamond, I think. Yeah, kind of drives me a little crazy how long it takes these things to pop up sometimes, especially in the middle of combat. Not really that big a deal right now. This reminds me a little bit of New Mexico. Oh. Ooh. Oh, okay. That's a little worrying. We got the black powder rifle. And that's about it. I'm getting these lag spikes. I'm not sure how evident they're going to be in the video. I'm willing to bet. Especially that one will be very evident. Been a lot of connectivity issues lately. I think people are coming to play the Battle Royale, and I think it's putting some stress on their servers. I've played Nuclear Winter. It's not really my thing. I much prefer the adventure mode, but to each their own. Man, this game's beautiful sometimes. Look at that rain off in the distance. Oh. Well, that takes care of that one, but there's definitely going to be more than that. Okay, seems like that should have... No, it just must have missed. But definitely have to think if this hits, it will kill them in one hit. Yep. I would take the meat, but given how low I am on inventory space at the moment, I'm not going to do that. Oh, okay, see, just like I said. See, now here's the problem. I'm currently hooked up to the internet with a 200 megabit downstream connection, and I'm having these serious issues. Alright, well, after that little bit of a glitch, we're back exactly, well, not exactly, but somewhere fairly close where we were before. Actually, I had to kill another mole rat on the way back over to this place. And we're actually right on the edge of the mire, and you can tell that because the trees are shifting from pines to I have no idea what. And the reason I say I have no idea what is because the mire is just completely overgrown with some really strange growth. Something I think that has a lot to do with Vault 94, I believe, and something that went wrong there. But we really don't know what happened at Vault 94. It seems to have been something related to a Gek, but we'll figure that out in time when they open those things up for raids. I guess I'm hearing my own footprints. Yep, so there you go. Here we are in the mire. Now the mire is full of strange and terrifying creatures. And also, whoa, that was some nasty pop in there. But anyway, it's also full of some very interesting plant growth, like these vines that apparently grabbed this truck right off the ground and pulled it up into the trees. But yeah, they're big hermit crabs in the back of vans. Yeah, see, there's a semi that's been picked up by that set of vines. And we're going to be creeping through this area because I'm trying to avoid annoying the local wildlife. Yeah, I had to drink some bourbon because we're still, well, I was at least overloaded. Okay, so we are nearing Abbie's bunker. But yeah, we gotta keep a sharp eye out for enemies out here. I love the wildlife noises in the mire. The cicadas. And whatever that warbling thing is that comes around in the background. I don't really know if you'd call it warbling, but I don't know what that sound is. But at level 20, this is a very dangerous place, and this is why I've generally been trying to avoid coming to this area at this level, because it is incredibly dangerous at this level. But again, I want to finish up this main quest content so that we can get on to some other things, specifically the archiving of the world, and this truly is part of the archiving of the world. While the main quest is going to remain the same, the world is going to change, and I don't know exactly how that's going to affect the main quest and how the world looks while you're doing the main quest. But yeah, you can see exactly how explosive the growth has been. I mean, this is a microcosm of the rest of the Mire, and there's a place called the Tangara town, which is just completely exploded. Growth coming out of the ground, hundreds of feet in the air. We'll cover that at some point, but for now, here we are at Abbie's bunker. Now there's going to be an overseer's log here.
Overseer's log, Free State bunker. Sam Blackwell and Raleigh Clay. Those damn traitors and their secessionists turned their backs on America to form their free states. Concrete bunkers. You'd never get that past a Vault-Tec radiation proofing inspection. That's for sure. Sounds like they let go of their paranoia long enough to seek out help from the other survivors. Just have to hack this terminal. See what they left behind in there, and what they wanted to do.
Alright, let's get in here. If you're reading this, 1. We're not extinct yet. 2. Humankind needs your help. Please enter if you feel capable of saving the human race. Remote door control. Let's get it open. And there we go. Let's close that door. Oh, yes, good. Again, still overloaded, but it's nice to have those items. Okay. So yes, like the overseers said, the people who were involved with the Free States effectively seceded from the United States shortly before the war. They believed that there was a intense government conspiracy, and it was against the American people. They were right about that, in fact, but a lot of people didn't appreciate the fact that they were secessionists. So, anyway, let's head on through the door here. We got a note. Where are you? Abbie, where are you? I've been waiting for hours. I can't wait any longer, but I wanted to tell you something. I hope you find this note. I hear you're thinking about going to Watoga. Don't. It's not safe. I don't know what, but it sounds like everyone there got killed or something. Our fields. Okay, let's head inside. So, we got some roaches. Yeah, we got a small little family bunker here. I mean, there is some industrial looking equipment in the corner there, but we got a kitchen. We got a little dining area. We got a terminal here. Neeraj's terminal. We'll come back to that. Or Neeraj. We got some thrown out holotapes. We'll check on those in a minute. Oh. Did that rat roach just open a door on its own? We got a Scorched Detection System terminal. There's a safe there on the floor. Oh, need a higher level skill. Okay, we got a laundry room. Let's turn the flashlight on. There we go. We got one bedroom with 3 beds in it. Another terminal. Let's see what this is. This Abbie's terminal. Okay, and then let's head into this far room here. We got 3 more beds. Oh, and a crib. So this conceivably could have been, well, I mean, this is a single bed, but I guess you could have had both the parents in that, and a couple kids, and then a baby. So we got little family here. The fact that we can't pick up this picture frame tells me that it's important to this place. Okay. As that it actually depicts the residents of this bunker rather than just being a dirty desktop frame like this one. Oh, there's another holotape there. Everyone is gone. Let's play this.
Dear holotape, I'm pretty sure that everyone I know is dead. If we hadn't bothered with this stupid system, they'd all still be here. Well, guess what? If you all die, that kind of defeats the purpose. Why couldn't we just stay in our bunkers? Why do we even have to go out there? I'd rather eat cram every day and never see the sun again than be stuck here, alone. I miss my mom and my dad. You guys are supposed to be here. You took me away from my friends and my life all on your stupid promise that things were gonna be fine. That this was best. And is it? I can't do this on my own. I don't want to do this on my own. I just want things back the way they were.
Alright. We have a to-do list. To do, finish recordings on the master holotape. Reprogram checks for scanning, Sam's terminal. Check expiration dates on the stim packs. Try not to lose it. So, yeah, trying to think about exactly how much into the story I want to go here, because, I mean, we're just following the main quest line here, but I'll just say real quick that the Free States attempted to rebuild the city of Harper's Ferry, right here, and that it was eventually destroyed. Now you actually hear about the destruction in a holotape you can find here at the Morgantown Airport. But anyway, let's check out Abbie's terminal. Very personal property of Abigail Singh. The Scorched. My dad thinks I'm old enough to start learning a thing or two about this Scorched Detection System, and it's just been work ever since. I hate it. I mean, I get that the Scorched suck and wiped out Harper's, but do they really think all of this is going to work? I'm pretty sure we're screwed, and I'll be staring at cinder block walls for the rest of my life. Dax. Dax is gone. He disappeared, but we all know he's dead. It's the last time anyone should trust Calvin to do anything. I don't even see why I had to have a brother. I could have been an only child. Twice the birthday presents, double the allowance, and best of all, a dog that would still be alive. Fort Defiance. The Brotherhood's gone. Their last message was about Defiance falling, whatever that is. Now Raleigh's putting together a group to see what they can salvage from their old stomping ground, Camp Venture. They may have been jerks, but if anyone stood a real chance against the Scorched, it was the Brotherhood. I'm curious about what happened, but it could mean finding this Fort Defiance, and from the sound of that message, it's probably crawling with Scorched. That's true. Radio signal. I picked up a really faint radio signal the other night. It was a woman's voice. It sounded like she was offering help, but I couldn't make it out. The signal comes and goes. It seemed to get a little stronger when I went west towards the mountains. I want to check it out. Now that everyone's gone, I could really use some help from someone. Anyone who's still alive. But I'd have to go through raider territory to get close enough for the signal to come in strong, and I just can't risk it. This sucks. A new beginning. It's been 1 year since I lost my dad. I was reading through his terminal and remembered how dead set he was on saving us. He trained me, as much as I hated it, to know the SDS inside and out, so I could be here and finish it if he died. And then he died, and I did nothing. Starting today, as much as it terrifies me to try, I'm going to finish this system. It's what they all die for, even Calvin. I'm pretty sure this won't end well, but I've got nothing to lose. Farewell. A while back I'd said I'd finish the SDS. I realized that the chances of my success were maybe a bazillion to one, so first I spent way too much time rigging a million different things, so if someone else found my bunker after I'm gone, they have a chance to finish it as well. And now that's done, and I realize this may be my last entry. I packed a bag and I'm off to the top of the world to find Madigan's uplink. Now, we didn't find her up there, so we have to assume that she either got sidetracked or perished somewhere along the way. So let's turn off Defiance has fallen, because we're not heading that way just yet. What was in here? Nothing we need. Okay, so we got this other terminal, and actually let's check these other rooms real quick. We got a bathroom here with some toilet paper, a shower, random barrel for some reason, some brain fungus growing on the wall. And let's check out this last room. Oh, it's more than one room. Okay, so it's just another small hallway. Okay, we got a footlocker with some missiles, beer, a pocket watch. Nope. Nope. There we go. And a cigar box. Got a paper cutter and a can. I'll take the can. But those missiles weigh way too much to carry. Oh. Looks like this door was originally barred. I'm not sure why that was taken down. Okay. I always take anything with gears in it, so that adjustable wrench is coming with me. Plan, railway rifle, short night vision scope. Okay, so let's see if we can scrap some stuff here. And unfortunately I can't scrap any legendary weapons or anything. Okay, let's see. And that looks like it's about it for this room. Let's check this other room out. A generator room. Oh, is that a can? Yes. Okay. Alright, so now we've just got 3 terminals left. So, Niraj's terminal. Property of Niraj Singh. Personal notes, proposals, and free state notifications. Personal notes. Day 1. Dear Jin, we did it. We officially moved into the bunker today. Since we had room for a few more, we took on the Cohens. Did you know they just had a little girl? I'm sure Abbie and Cal will appreciate the distraction. Some other kids to pick on besides each other. So far, we're a little excited. It's more of a camping trip right now than a reality. Restless. My dearest Jin, the kids are getting restless now. Seems the newness of the bunker is worn off. Abbie's old enough that I can distract her with a few small engineering projects, though she's missing her friends. Calvin and Daniel, on the other hand, are around the same age, and this place can barely contain their energy levels. At least us adults can still appreciate a good drink while the kids are in bed. D-Day. Dear Jin, Raleigh and Sam were right. It finally happened. China dropped the bomb. We felt the vibrations go through the entire bunker, and the kids barely left my side since. The news has been chaotic. So far, the bunker's integrity is held. No radiation has gotten through. Let's hope it stays that way. Harper's Ferry. Dear Geneva, Raleigh sent out a call last night asking if anyone would like to attempt to rebuild the life outside at Harper's Ferry. After some discussions with the kids and the Cohens, we've decided to try. It's not going to be easy, but if Abbie and Cal can live a life where they see the sky and interact with more people, I think it's worth a shot. The Scorched. My dearest Geneva, it's been a while. I haven't written on this terminal since we left for Harper's Ferry, but we're back. It was a 7-year effort, but a failed one. This new world is more dangerous than we anticipated. There's a new creature out there we call the Scorched. It takes over an organism somehow. Bears, deer, and even people. Until we devise a way to face them, we're back in the bunker where I can keep Abbie and Cal safe. We lost the Cohens to this aberration. I won't lose our children. Okay, proposals. Detection. Proposal, Scorched Detection Devices. Ella believes the Scorched have a unique radiation signature. I'm fairly certain I can rig a device that can detect this and send out a signal. It could be a type of early warning system. If we have the means to fight, we can fight. And if not, we can retreat to our bunkers. I'll start drawing up plans tonight. Relay towers. Proposal, Detection Network. We've talked about adding detectors to the surrounding region so we have better eyes into what may be coming our way. This will require a greater communications network than I can rig together. I think we can somehow utilize the relay towers for this. I'm pretty sure I can build a communications uplink to pick up and send out our signals. Eddie's putting together a team for us to go investigate. Repair bots. Proposal, repair bots for uplinks. It's absurd how often these uplinks become damaged due to local wildlife. After Terry's death, I've decided to construct a robot that can handle it. I found an iBot that I think I can make use of. Traps. Proposal, Scorched Beast traps. We found some tech at Camp Venture, left behind by the Brotherhood of Steel. Ella is theorizing that we can make adjustments to create a type of sonic trap for the Scorched Beast. If we can find the right frequency, it might be able to disorient it, maybe even ground it, long enough to kill it. And Free States notifications. Free States notifications, the glowing swamp. To all, we recently survived the worst conditions the Mire has ever seen. The following is documentation on steps to take should this happen again. 1. Crevasse Dam. Crank the turbine to max flow to flush the river. 2. Dire Chemical. Follow instructions on their operation clean and clear and flush it into the river to absorb the radiation. 3. Kill any and all glowing creatures you see. Questions? You know how to reach me. Raleigh. 2. The Vineheart. To all! Eddie said they fought off some ghouls and mire lurks that looked to be infested with strangler vines. The creatures worked together as if something was controlling them. Eventually they found what he called the heart. Taking out the heart seemed to stop the creatures, but there's no guarantee that something like this couldn't happen again. Should anyone come across a vine-infested creature, report it immediately to Eddie and his team. This way they can locate any controlling heart in the area and stop it. Raleigh. Scorched Beasts. To all, I'm not sure how many people this will reach after the attack on Harper's Ferry, but rest assured we are working hard on a solution for this new threat. From the Brotherhood's last transmission, we know we're on our own, and we know their reports are real. All we can advise for now is to remain in what shelters you may have found, and if you must leave, stay under as much cover as possible. Raleigh. Scorched Beast Lures. To all, after many losses, we've set up several locations with Scorched Beast Lures. Should you find yourself in a situation where Scorched Beast is in the area, keep your Pip-Boys on and listen to the priority message alerts. Eddie is making them as we speak. We'll be sending out instructions on proper usage soon, but remember, use your best judgment. Use the lure if you're prepared, but if you can, always seek shelter first. And that is it for Niraj's terminal. Let's go check out, oh, we got another note. Scenario, returning from Raleigh's. Oop. Scenarios, returning from Raleigh's. Ransacked and found 1. Ransacked and nothing found. 2. Entry terminal busted. 3. Motors and heating coils found. 4. Bunker flooded. 5. Motors no longer working. 6. Scorched living there. 7. Aliens. Okay, any more notes? No. Okay, so we got two terminals here. Scorched Detection System terminal and Abbie's workstation. Let's check out Abbie's workstation. Notice if you made it here, I'm hoping it's safe to assume you're 100% human. I've yet to see the Scorched or Super Mutants use a terminal. Read these entries and save the world. Make it mean something. Read me. To the lucky survivor who's found this terminal. My name is Abbie, Abigail if you want to get technical, and I am, or was, the last surviving member of a group called the Free States. Since the war, Mother Nature's gotten quite creative. Her latest babies, the Scorched and Scorched Beasts, are by far our biggest threat. If you're interested in saving humanity, and I'm really hoping you'll help a dead girl out and finish this system. Everything you need to know is on this terminal, along with a few other informative bits. Fingers crossed, it's all still up and running. The Scorched Detection System, SDS. Everything you need to know about setting up the Scorched Detection System, SDS. Okay, technically not everything all at once, but once the system has detected that you're on board, the other entries will unlock. What is it? First of all, what is the SDS? I'm glad you asked. The SDS is an early warning system for the Scorched. We've placed detectors all over Appalachia that pick up their special radiation signature. We were able to successfully pull off some local tests here in the Mire, but we weren't able to finish everything necessary to complete the system as a whole. That's where you come in. Still to do, find, repair, and set up Madigan's uplink. Recover routing schematics. Gain security access codes. Upload all this data via Raleigh Tower. Reboot the system. Believe me, it's not going to be as easy as it sounds, otherwise I would have done it by now, right? Madigan, if by some miracle the reader is you, I hope you still have the last uplink. I couldn't find the materials to make another, so that sucker better either still work or can hopefully be repaired with the instructions I've left behind. Communications uplink. The communications uplink are the key pieces to the SDS. The Scorched detectors send their signals to the relay towers, and the uplink picks up on this and transmits the data to the satellite that then relays it down to my amazing setup here. We were able to set up one at each relay tower, but we still need to set up one at the top of the world. If you've managed to find the uplink that Madigan lost there, you can trigger my next message with an uplink repaired option on the SDS terminal. Scorched detectors. Scorched detectors are triggered by motion. Once activated, if they pick up a unique radiation signature of the Scorched, they'll send a transmission to the closest relay tower. Detector malfunctions in the Mire. If you're reading this, it means the Mire detectors need some upgrades. Fan motors, 5. Find these in Raleigh's bunker. Passcode, R plus P421. Heating coils, 5. Look in Raleigh's bunker, Ella's bunker, the closest relay tower, and if no one's broken in and ransacked the place, I have 2 stashed in the storage room of my bunker. Upgraded fan motors, 5. Make these at the Tinker's workbench once you have the motors and coils. I have one here that never let me down. Wood armor schematic. Look in Raleigh's bunker for this. It's got the instructions for some protective gear that will make it harder for these crazy new creatures of death to spot you. It's really handy for getting around. Routing schematics. Entry locked until progress may be verified. Same thing with access codes. And upload and reboot. And the free states notifications are the exact same ones that we read before. Okay. Why do we not have a quest active? Huh. This is a little odd. Let's see if we can do anything here. Warning, warning, warning. Critical system malfunction. Please see the following alerts for details. Communications uplinks. Scorched detectors. Scorched detectors. Pinging communications. Verifications failed. Scorched detectors located in the Mire require some maintenance. Communications uplinks. Top of the world communications uplink undetected. Okay. So again, it is a little odd that I have not yet received any sort of quest, and I believe typically when you enter this bunker, you usually get a recording of Abbie speaking to you, and I don't have that happening, so I'm not sure why that's not happening. We'll try entering again.
Greetings, stranger. Now, don't panic. My name is Abbie. I'm not your enemy, and this isn't a trap. In fact, if you're hearing this, it means I'm not even alive. I was with a group called the Free States. We gave our lives trying to finish what we called the Scorched Detection System. The system will let you know when the Scorched are coming and has the means to help deal with the Scorched beasts. If you can help, I've created a set of recorded instructions to complete the system. First, you need to find the final communications uplink, and chances are high it'll need repairs. We entrusted it to a guy named Madigan and told him to place it on the antenna at top of the world. Find the uplink. You can use my workbench here to repair it. Then check in at the main SDS terminal to trigger my next recording. If you're still there, I really hope you're willing to help a dead girl out. If so, good luck. And if not, well, enjoy dealing with the Scorched. And if by some chance this is Madigan, your timing sucks.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Alright, so let's see if we can't repair that uplink. Man, a whole lot of stuff all at once. Someone is starting the Scorched Beast Queen event. Okay, I'm thinking endurance, actually, and something to do with water. Is there something where I don't need as much water? No. That is useful, but... Man, I wish I actually kind of knew what I've already got. And I also could use some weapon upgrades because I'm not doing the best amount of damage. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay. Well, that'll help at least. But again, at some point I'm going to have to do something about the fact that I need to drink so much water. Okay, let's see. I picked up that meat simply to get the bugs to stop buzzing. But, yeah, we still have the issue of carrying way too much. Never have done that before. Anyway, okay, so... Oh, wait, repairing... Sorry, I'm, my mind's in a bunch of different places at once. Let's try to repair the broken uplink. Okay. Oh, there we go. Uplink. Repaired! Okay, what's next? Oh, a lot of lanterns. Let's see. Okay, is it gonna... There we go. Select uplink repaired at the Scorched Detection terminal. Uplink repaired. Accessing database.
If this message is playing, it means two things. The good, you've got a working uplink. The bad, some of the Scorched detectors in the area are malfunctioning and need upgraded parts. It looks like my fear of the Mire's ecosystem wreaking havoc on them has come true. For these repairs, first you need to get to Raleigh Clay's bunker. He's got replacement motors for the fans we use to keep the detectors dry. Oh, and write this down. R plus P421. It's Raleigh's password, and you'll need it. If you didn't catch that or you want more info, you can always check my workstation terminal. It's all there. Good luck.
Okay. Man, I don't really want to drop anything. I also really don't want to be crawling over to that bunker. This is just kind of a pain. I mean, I think I could drop some stuff off if my camp was over here, but why not just spawn my camp? It's not like I've got anything really set up there. This character doesn't have a shop or anything yet, so... Okay. Let's see. So I need a place to put this thing. Doesn't need to be anywhere special. There we go. Alright. Dropped off a bunch of crap. Let's head over to Raleigh's bunker. Alright, way down here. Let's head south. Like I said before, you can really see how the wildlife of the Mire has just been... Whoa. Uh-oh. Growing like crazy. Crap. Oh, no, 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 no. Crap. Oh, crap. Jeez. Yeah, I really don't like Scorched Beasts. Definitely when I'm this level and I'm not wearing power armor or anything. I mean, I've barely got any armor on right now. Oh, that's odd. Looks like a truck maybe hasn't spawned. There we go. And it's resting on something. Anyway. Let's keep going. But rather than cross over the bridge, we're going to use the bridge as cover. Looks like well, I could have probably jumped from that to there. Still in danger, but not directly being attacked at the moment, at least. Okay, there's definitely stuff missing from the world right now. This happens occasionally. Oh, there we go. Oh, jeez.
This is Squire Rosen. Thunder Mountain is offline. Repeat, Thunder Mountain is offline. Any brothers with a background in engineering, report to the plant for immediate repairs.
Yeah, there's still some stability issues with Fallout 76. I'm hoping they fix them. Oh, jeez, soon. Okay, apparently some bugs here. Oh, they killed off the Scorched Beast Queen. Okay. Let's just keep going. We're not stopping here. Thunder Mountain is one of the 3 power plants in Appalachia. This one specifically has the well, not really the post-war history of temporarily belonging to the Free States before the Free States were kicked out by the newly formed Appalachian Brotherhood of Steel. At the time, well, they may not even yet have been the Brotherhood of Steel of Appalachia. At the time, I believe they were still called Whoa, Taggarty's Thunder. Which is an Army Ranger group. Okay. I think, yeah, we lost the Scorched Beasts. Okay. Yeah, I know I'm not gonna get any rewards. Alright, so here's the Crevasse Dam. As mentioned in that area about cleaning up the wildlife of the Mire. But we're not going to do anything there at the moment. Just going to pass it by. One of 3 dams in the area, and one of 2 that is still existing. The third one, the Somerville Dam, was of course blown up by David Thorpe and flooded all the people out of Charleston on Christmas Day. Okay, it's just a babbling brook. I thought it was a turret for a minute. We got some barricades here in this intersection, but I think that's mainly just blocking the entrance to the dam. Back when it must have been a raider outpost. Okay, what is that? I haven't seen one. Gulper, right? I haven't seen one of these in a while. Well, we don't need to go to Dire Chemical, so we're going to avoid it. And we're going to follow the ridge line here. We're not going to follow the road over the top, but we will follow the base of the cliff. Although, to be honest, we may want to follow the... Oh, we have water now. The top of the cliff, because there are a lot of enemies in the Dire Chemical area. There's a very tragic little story in the Dire Chemical plant regarding ghouls, but we won't go into that. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go above. Because, again, there are a lot of enemies in there. Last time I was in there, it was just an army of robots. And, in fact, they were U.S. Army robots. And that's because the Army was running a secret project there at Dire Chemical. But let's just head up this road. Someone's out there fighting. Yeah. Yeah, the road, I mean, yeah, it needed to load in there, but you can see the road is just severely destroyed in some areas. Oh, is that a... Oh, it's a Scorched. Seeing if he comes back over this hill or not. Looks like we're in the clear for the moment at least. Oh. What is that? Oh. Okay. He's missing his head. Which, you know, fine by me. Except for that, I don't like that he just keeps... Okay, you know what? Somehow, it always seems to be the case that whenever I'm filming, I get more glitches than any other time. And I don't know, maybe that's something related to the fact that I am filming and it's stressing the computer more, but anyway. Password for Raleigh's bunker. Enter that in. Unlock the door. Okay, Raleigh was...
This means you've made it to Raleigh's bunker. Which also means the Mire detector fans must have crapped out. Next step is to find the replacement motors. If memory serves, they're in his generator room workbench. From there, you have the exciting task of finding some heating coils to upgrade them. This will make the fans more effective to fight the moisture created by the swarm. Good news is, I have 2 in my bunker. Bad news is, you need 3 more. Raleigh's sure to have some too, so do a sweep while you're there. After that, your best bets are Ella Ames' bunker and the nearby relay tower. step set up to play once you're back. Hopefully. Oops, I forgot to add. Scenario 1, Addendum. Raleigh's got a few schematics stashed away that can help you make some protective gear for all this swamp trekking. It'll help you blend in, make it hard for nature's latest evolutionary wonders to spot you. So, could be useful. Abbie out.
Alright, I just remembered we forgot a couple of holotapes back at the other bunker, but let's play this. Madigan encounter.
Is it recording? Make sure it's recording.
I got it, Eddie. It's recording. Jesus.
All right, Madigan. You want to explain why we found you out there tampering with our stuff?
Hey, you guys are always holed up in your bunkers. How else can I get your attention? Besides, a crazy contraption like that? Of course I'm gonna try to figure it out. By the way you guys came out, fully armed and ready to fight, I'm guessing it's pretty big.
What you nearly broke was a Scorched Beast lure. Best defense we got.
Whoa, you telling me you're luring those things down? You got some balls, Free States. Even with your numbers, taking on a beast is no easy task.
It doesn't just lure them down. We found some research and tech at one of the Brotherhood's old outposts. Hell, realized if we can blast a Scorched Beast with a certain frequency, it disorients it long enough for us to go in and take it out. Neeraj and Abbey started work on the tech. Tested it. And it works.
This is a real game changer, Raleigh. If what you say is true.
It's true, Hank. The system would be done if it weren't for those damn raiders.
Look, if this is as big as you think it is, fire breathers can handle any raiders. But I need to know how the system works and see it in action first.
If you think we're gonna just reveal our work to an ex-Brotherhood member, think again. You wanna see how this system works? Well, you've got some serious trust to earn.
Alright, we got another holotape, never-ending missions. I just forgot to say real quick, though, that Raleigh was one of the 2 leaders of the Free States, along with Senator Sam Blackwell.
Man. Whew. I feel like it's been non-stop missions for a while now. Gather supplies, head out, take a beat, set up a thing, take a few more beats, come home, heal up, rinse and repeat. Most days, I'm not even sure I was still alive. We've been working on this detection system for so long now, I feel like we'll never see the end of it. Detectors, lures, uplinks. I think I'd rather die than head back to another relay tower at this rate. But Raleigh and Mire say it's working. And I believe them. Those forts are nasty business. If I had the means to let people know they're coming, better yet, maybe take a Scorched Beast out along the way. Hell yeah, it saves work.
And another holotape. Harper's Ferry proposal.
I was approached today by Miranda Vox. Yeah, the same woman who told me to shove my movement where the sun don't shine and get the hell out of her town. She may be mayor of Harper's Ferry or what's left of it, but I'm the one who's lived there all my life. Grudges aside, she came asking for help. Long story short, the town's a mess. People are dying. They need our expertise, which took help, supplies, you name it. So I grabbed Marty and went out there to have a look. And yeah, it's bad. Maybe had I only gone alone, maybe I could keep this hidden from everyone. But Marty couldn't hold back her tears for those folks. Having said all this out loud, I think I've finally come to a decision. Now it's just gonna be a matter of persuading the others that it's a good idea.
Alright, yeah. In the town of Harper's Ferry, you can actually find some of the information on Miranda Vox and on the early days of Harper's Ferry and their relations with Vault 94, and everything like that. This is a great source for lead and aluminum, as you can see here. Adhesive. I got a gear out of that cabinet right there. Let's go pick up that dead roach so it can stop buzzing. Okay. Alright, anything else in here? Oh yeah, we gotta get the fan parts. Oh, combination wrench, there's some lead. Okay. Right on over here in this generator room. Fan motors. Some adhesive, more aluminum. Okay, oh, and we also picked up a plan for making wood armor. Well, shrouded wood armor mod, I guess. Okay, we also have to find the heating coil at Raleigh's bunker. There we go. And there's a note here, chore list. List of chores: Martha, soil analysis, check on seedlings. Michael, water plants, pick any ripe fruit / veggies. Megan, sweep. Okay, so yeah, they've got some carrots and some silt beans and gourds. They got some glowing fungus. We got brain fungus, mute fruit, corn, and more corn. More gourds, more glowing fungus. Okay, so we've got everything we can get out of this place. Oh, actually no, there's still a terminal here. Raleigh's terminal. Alright, we got 4 entries, starting with a new independence. Sam and I finally made the call. The Free States are officially underground. We handed over some documents declaring our secession, and that was that. If there's any repercussions, they can have fun trying to bust in here and dragging us out. Trish and the kids are doing alright so far, although they're a little bit upset over missing out on the rest of the summer. Armageddon. The day of justification has come. I'm sure we all felt the impact of the nuke when it hit, although no one knows where it was. I've radioed a few of the others, and so far everyone's fine, if not a little shaken up. God forgive me. I was up near the entrance today when I heard a muffled banging on the bunker door. They kept it up off and on for a while. From what I can tell, it doesn't seem to be any of our folks, so it's more than likely a survivor seeking shelter. It's not safe yet, so I can't open the door. And even if it was, I have no way of knowing who's on the other side. All I can do is pray Trish and the kids don't hear it. They don't need this on their conscience. All clear. It's been 2 years since we went underground, and a little less from when the bombs fell. After talking to Sam and Ella, we're giving the all clear. It should be safe enough for people to come out and see what's left of the world. Hopefully, we stocked enough resources to be able to rebuild properly. Okay. I think that's everything that we can find here at Raleigh's. Oh, actually there's a door back here we haven't checked yet. It's just a bathroom. Same barrel. The Free States seem to have been a big fan of those barrels. Maybe it's soap or something like that. Okay. Let's head back out. Oh, crap, yeah, I forgot my gun's broken. I don't know. I'll check and see if there's a repair station here. Outgoing notification system. We saw that when we came in. It's just all the Free States notifications. It's just a lot of them came directly from here, from Raleigh. But let's see. Oh yeah, we didn't really talk about this because the recording was going on. But yeah, we've got laundry room. We've got a bedroom with 3 beds. Another bedroom with 3 beds and a cradle. And then we've got the generator room, storage room here. Dang, just an armor workbench. And then the greenhouse. So, no repairing the weapon for the moment. But we can head back out and hopefully find one over at Ella's bunker. And out we go. Okay, back outside. Let's see, we got the relay tower right up here. We're not going there just yet. We got Ella's bunker here, about halfway in between here, at Raleigh Clay's bunker, and Abbie's bunker. So we're going to head right back up 65. And I wonder if that's that same ghoul that, yep, same ghoul that, missing a head. Again, I never see more glitches than when I'm filming. Which doesn't look great for Bethesda, obviously. But I've really been enjoying 76, and I play it off and on because I'm also playing things like RimWorld and Minecraft and other stuff like that, but I always come back to it, and I keep working on that transcription project, and yeah. Okay, so, man, the world is clearly not loading everything right at the moment, because otherwise this would be a very dull little area. As in, there's no ground flora at all. And then... oh, crashed satellite. That's interesting. I'm definitely going to grab all that. Ah, crap. Okay. And we'll keep on going. I've never seen that before. Yeah, those barricades are missing at the moment, because again the world... oh, there they are. It's not yet fully loaded. Let's see, how close are we? Getting fairly close, but it's really past the dam. Okay. Let's head up this way. Should have another gun ready to go. Oh yeah, this mutation I got it during the Nuka Shine stuff. I've made a whole video on that, but I still have yet to post it. I had originally come to a conclusion about a specific character in it, and I changed my mind about them after the fact. Okay, that's the abandoned bunker out that way, or it's the, there's another family bunker out that way. But yeah, so I changed my mind completely, so I pulled the video. I'll put it back up at some point when I put my corrected opinion on that character back in the video, I mean. Or not back in, but replace the wrong. What I believe to be the incorrect opinion. Okay. Do we have anything down here? Vats isn't picking anything up yet, but that doesn't really mean much. I had to deal with a vine heart somewhere near here not too long ago. Okay, let's get inside. Okay. Yeah, L. Ames, yet another member of the Free States. Okay, so let's take a look around. We got a sensor module. Let's grab that actually. Anything else? No. Got a cracked bowl in there, but I don't need any glass. Or ceramic, I'm not sure which one that one specifically is. No roaches, at least not yet. Oh, we got a note. I owe you beer. I owe you all the beer. Okay. Got a bunch of dirty dishes. Beer bottles. Okay, more beer bottles. I wonder what they were watching on these televisions, because, well, I mean, obviously there would be signal before the war, but I wonder what the idea was after the war, or if they specifically were just basically planning on using that before the war. Although, there's a place called, where is it? It's right over here, called Kate's Grindhouse, where they're watching home movies and stuff like that. So it's potentially the case that they could have watched home movies on their televisions, although there's no real indication of how that's possible. It looks like there's just a power switch and a couple of knobs for volume and tuning the channel. But anyway, okay, so we got Ella's log, the Mire.
July 15th, 2079. Wow. Who would have thought a little radiation would turn this world upside down? We were down in those bunkers for what, a couple of years? There's no way radiation could hold this all by itself in that amount of time. I mean, first off, this place is crawling with those orange red finds, the likes of which there is no precedent for. I saw a toad that wouldn't even fit in a bathtub. A 12-point with 2 heads. Be still my heart. And insects, oh, you don't even want to know about. I've started taking samples for analysis. Hopefully the plants can still be used for some good old holistic treatments. Raleigh's getting to work on a series of tests for the water and soil. I don't know. I guess we can count ourselves lucky the air is breathable. But this place, I grew up here, and I barely recognize it. There's no way we were prepared for this. Toxicity levels, slight mutations, yes, but I'm telling you, Darwin would lose his mind out here.
Alright, actually there are 2 more notes back there. Let's go take a look at them. Actually, it was in the bathroom. Where is that bathroom? Here we go. I owe you toilet paper. I owe you 1 roll TP. Sorry. And then into the bedrooms, where there's a note here. No more IOUs. Charles Owen Walker, I better not see 1 more IOU from you around this bunker. You may be a grown-ass man, but I will tan your hide if I have to. Mrs. Ames, also known as your elder, who you damn well better respect. Okay, so let's see. No notes in here or anything like that. Okay. Then, let's see, we got the generator room here. Got a little storage room here. Some more cans to steal. Well, I mean, the loot, I guess. The people here are long dead. I don't really think it counts as stealing at that point. Okay. I think looting is the more appropriate term, I guess would be the way to put that. Heating coil. Oh, more cans. Plus, I mean, this stuff is literally just garbage that we're grabbing. For the most part. Okay, so we got a terminal here. That's Ella's terminal. There's also a hidden holotape I found here not too long ago. Right up here. Niraj's confession.
To my dearest Abigail and Calvin, I've instructed Ella to give you this holotape on the event of my death. Please don't blame anything you're about to hear on her. These are my wishes. Ella has respected them, and I expect you to as well. I've been diagnosed with Parkinson's. I've still got plenty of time to live a normal life. Well, as normal as can be expected. But the time will come when my health will deteriorate, and I can no longer care for myself. I love you both tremendously, and you know that. I will not be a burden to you, my children. Especially in these dark times. If everything has gone according to plan, hopefully my death has meant something. Please understand why I chose not to tell you. Abbie, you are smart enough to see our work through till the end. Calvin, you're turning into such a fine young man. Your mother would have been proud, but not as proud as me. You two, take care of each other. You're going to make it through this. I know it.
Alright. Ella's terminal. Do no harm, take no crap. We got 3 options here. Research studies. Disclaimer, all theories here should be taken with a bucket load of salt. I may have a PhD in medical science and an honorary mention in the world of holistics thanks to my mama, but given the current state of things, I hardly call myself an expert. Rad shield. Like my granny always said, the forest provides. I found some fascinating research by the original folks from Vault 94, God rest their souls. From what I gather, they were using flowers from a red vine to protect against radiation. I'm pretty sure they're talking about the stranglers we're infested with today. I transferred my research files onto a holo just to be sure I got all my ducks in a row. When I show this to Raleigh, he's going to flip. Now for the bigger challenge. Getting there in one piece. I'm taking Randy's shotgun in hopes he'll look after me. If you come across a mangled little body, it's probably yours truly. Just quit your crying and get that hollow to Raleigh. Disclaim. Oh yeah. Scorched. Information gathered on the Scorched and the Scorched Beast since Harper's Ferry was lost. 3 options here: radiation signature, group recognition, and Scorched Beasts. From a series of tests, it appears that the Scorched emit a unique radiation signature. The emission is weak, so unlike some of the highly radioactive counterparts of the creatures in the area, they can't harm you by being in close proximity, unless you're in arm's reach or they've got a gun on you. I'm hoping Neeraj can do something with this information. Maybe he can rig up some sort of device that can warn us if it picks up the signature. Group recognition. We already know the Scorched disease can infect any living creature, anything from mole rats to humans. It doesn't discriminate. Not 100% true there, just a little comment on my own here. As we found out in the Scorched Inoculation Project, it does not affect ghouls. Does not seem to affect mole rats, I believe, and wolves. But anyway. At Harper's Ferry, we observed a combination of Scorched Beast and Scorched attacking side by side. Since then, we've seen other Scorched creatures that seem to acknowledge the other is afflicted with the same disease. It's questionable whether they're working together or if they simply recognize they aren't enemies. Could this be more of a parasite than a disease? Maybe even something more advanced, like a collective intelligence? Scorched Beasts. The Scorched Beasts have definitely won the title of apex predator in Appalachia. There's no doubt they've evolved from some species of bat, which makes them quite fascinating creatures due to their size. I'd like to think it was one of those cute pygmy bats we used to chase out of the caves when I was little. Daddy always said they'd have their revenge. I'm not about to pull off any DNA testing in this lab, so all I can do is theorize, but assuming they retain bat-like qualities, it's at least worth a shot to see if we can use some sort of high-pitched frequencies to confuse the hell out of them. Okay, and diseases. Work in progress. Reminder, add information regarding the following diseases once you manage to get some proper rest. Sludge lung, glowing pustules, and bone worms. Okay, journal. The fun and exciting thoughts of Ella Ames. Harper's Ferry. We're back from Harper's Ferry. It did not go as planned. We put up a good fight, but Mother Nature is truly trying to reclaim what she's lost. With a little evolutionary help from mankind's meddling, I'm sure. The sheer devastation of that town in what felt like a blink of an eye is heartbreaking. We weren't ready for that kind of attack from that manner of creature. We only heard the stories, and now we know the threat is real. Raleigh wasn't about to let us try and pick up the pieces, not after the wounded succumb to whatever the Scorched disease is. So now we're back, and I pray to God that we can find some way to fight this. Us versus them. I talked to Raleigh today about making contact with responders. I sure could benefit from their expertise with all this Scorched research. Of course he refused, saying we didn't have the resources to help anyone but ourselves right now. From a logical standpoint, it's true. We have nothing to spare after our efforts at Harper's Ferry, and I understand why we're back. We need to figure this out to survive, and it'll benefit more than us when it's all said and done. The problem with this is that perhaps if she had sought out to help Dr. Claire Hudson on the Scorched Plague Inoculation Project, we could have had that happen before everything fell. Jacob. Jacob offered to go on a little flower hunt for me. He swore up and down he could identify red clover and passion flowers like the back of his hand. You'd think he was a kid going flower picking for his mama, who seems so excited. Of course, it's been a while now, and he hasn't returned. I never should have let him go, or at least gone with him. Thank God Charlie volunteered to go look for him, even though he refused to let me go with him. Secrets. I saw Neeraj today, doctor the patient. After many discussions on family history and symptoms, we both believe he's in the early stages of Parkinson's. Obviously, there's no way to know. Of course, he made me swear not to tell anyone, just another secret in the back of my head. Jesus. Raleigh would kill me if he knew. First his best friend, and now Neeraj. All I need is for Eddie to come crawling to me with cancer next. And Free States notifications, which again are exactly the same. Okay, so that also starts the quest an organic solution, which is Trying to complete Ella's research on a chem called Rad Shield. But we're not going to follow that one at the moment, so let's hide that. And let's see, what would be the smartest thing to do here? How about we just fast travel right back to, well, instead of fast traveling to the bunker, we'll fast travel to the camp, which is literally right outside, and save how much money? 5 caps. Okay. Where is the camp? Okay. Looks a little ridiculous, but whatever. Into Abbie's bunker to grab the heating coils, although we're coming back here in the end anyway. Wonder if I should have just headed straight there. Well, what's the closest site we have to that? I mean, this is direct, like in terms of direct mileage, but as the crow flies, sort of a thing. I'm thinking Sunny Top ski lanes again. Yeah, so let's head there. Alright, we'll head just straight for it. Let's get the rifle back out. It's fully loaded. Could have sworn I heard a feral ghoul or scorched officer there for just a second, and I may have, but seems to have wandered off. Huh. I dropped off my power armor chassis, thinking that I didn't really need it, but at the same time it would be nice to be able to just drop right down this cliff if I wanted to, without getting damage, I mean. Okay, so there's the Sons of Dane compound. Oh, and there's the relay tower. Okay. Just head down this steep hill. I've actually been down a hill like this before in New Mexico, and it was a little nerve-wracking. Basically using the trees to keep yourself from falling. There's the main highway that cuts through the area. That's the first place I was killed by a Scorch Beast back during the beta. Okay. Gotta look for a good place to drop down. Ah, more glowing resin. Over there on those trees. There's the Atlas Observatory up there. I'm really hoping they do some content up there at some point, because that thing has the ability to alter the weather. And in fact, caused a freak snowstorm in the middle of August before the war. But the military cut funding and moved it off to something else. And the area seems almost just completely devoid of content aside from a few lore terminal readings. What is this right here? Well, it looks like there's supposed to be a trailer here. Let's give it a second. Alright, welcome to the ammo dump. Okay. Oh, what? There we go. So we got some T60 armor pieces on a chassis there, but no power core in it, and that's the exact reason I am not using my power armor chassis. I had almost no fusion cores left, so no real point in touching that thing. Couldn't use the T60 armor for quite some time anyway, so. As soon as this character gets near level 30, I'm going to start doing the Excavator Power Armor suit, because that provides you with plus 100 to carry capacity, which is an incredible bonus. I've been so caught up with the transcription project, I have yet to actually get a backpack because I haven't done that content yet with the scouts. I do have the camera though, and I actually recorded that entire series of getting the camera and then completing that first quest with the camera. So I will eventually post that thing as a video. just to show you where you have to go, the pictures you have to take, all that. Okay, now this place, the first time I came through here, was infested with super mutants that managed to respawn the second they died. So hopefully that's not the case this time. But yeah, definitely super mutants in that sound. What is going on here?
I smelled your fear.
That was pretty bad aim, but at least he's dead. Stand back. All I should do is a rat away here before too long. And some grenades. Oh, that bounced right back out. That hurt him at all? No. Oh. Got plenty of these things. Yeah, they destroyed this in the process. I don't really need it at the moment. I would repair it if I was about to use it, like with this, but I'm not going to go out of my way to go pick up one of those government supply drops. Okay, so the coil though, and I know there's still a guy on the roof. Heating coil, there we go. Ooh, ooh, I love the grenade launcher. Alright, let's go get this guy. Wow, it did like no damage. Let's go back to a gun and hit him in the face. There we go. Okay. So we've got this heating coil. We can now head back to Abbie's bunker. And we'll just fast travel there. Okay, I can definitely hear a Scorched or Feral Ghoul officer here. Along with that, you can hear the Vertibots flying around somewhere. Unfortunately, I do not have an indoor stove yet. I need to cook some food, because clearly I need food. But I'll have to just make do with this, so. Some glowing steaks and rad roach meat. Okay, yeah, that should do it. Wait, let's see. Drinking water. Nope. Nothing I can do with that. Okay. Consume some food. And then rad roach steak. Or... oh, grilled rad roach, that's right. Okay. Back to Abbie's. Anything in here? No. I figured there wouldn't be, but maybe. Okay. Let's grab her fan. Alright. Oh. Oh! Oh, I think he was already dead. There's another one right there, though. Oh, dead too. Okay, well, we're good. Ooh. Alright, let's make some upgraded motors. Quest items, upgraded motor. So that takes 15 steel and 10 copper, if you didn't notice that, along with the parts that you picked up from all the bunkers. Okay, select motors upgraded at the Scorched Detection Terminal. Whoa. Jeez. Motors upgraded.
If you're hearing this, it should mean you've got yourself 5 upgraded detector motors and 1 working uplink. Now for the fun part. First, you need to repair the damaged Scorched detectors in the Mire. Second, that communications uplink needs to be set up on the antenna at top of the world. You may or may not have encountered a lovely Miss Nanny there that goes by the name Rose. I programmed a holotape we want to give her along with the uplink. It explains how she can benefit from all this and get her to help us out. The only way we get that uplink set up is through that Miss Nanny. And finally, once you're done, you get to come all the way back here. Yep, that's right. We're not done yet.
Okay, so we got these two recordings here. We'll play these real quick.
Scenario 5, a worst case. This recording means my bunker is running on auxiliary power. You have, ideally, 4 hours, potentially less, to somehow restore power and save the system. Let's see. Generator manuals here. Spare parts at Thunder Mountain. That would be fun. Tools. Forget it. There's about a million reasons here, and I seriously can't cover them all. Maybe the bunker is sinking. Maybe one of those beavers on Buff Out chewed through the power lines. Maybe the generator just gave up on life. Can't win them all, Abbie. Moving on. Another holotape for the trash.
And one more.
Howdy, stranger. Ugh. Oh god, I can't believe I said that. This is stupid. You're all alone, no one to hear, no one judging, and you can't say a simple line. Great. Hey there, survivor. Ugh, equally terrible. Welcome to my humble bunker where we're all dead. By the way, how about you do a crap ton of super dangerous work that I promise you is worth it? You're on board, right? Of course you are, because the fate of humanity depends on it, and my work here is done. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. It's for them, not for you. I can do it for them. I can do this.
All right. Now there is only a little bit more to do here, really. We have to take this stuff up to Rose. In fact, let's see if we can play this holotape. Did it actually do anything? Let's see. Oh, hollows. There we go. Okay. No, we can't. We cannot play that holotape. But anyway, so we've done quite a bit here. We've gotten the uplink repaired, we've gotten all those fan parts, and we've repaired them, and in the process of that we have traveled across a good chunk of the Mire, visiting Raleigh's bunker here, and Ella Ames' bunker, and visiting the relay tower up here. In the next video we will be taking those fans and we'll be installing them across the Mire, and again I would put that in this video as well probably, even though it's been quite long, just because this is one of the last things you really have to do for the free states is this, and then this stuff up here. But again, there's a lot of traveling that's going to be involved with this. So we'll do that next time. We'll install those upgraded fans. We'll get the uplink installed at the top of the world, and before too long we'll actually be done with the free states as well, and at that point we will move on to the Brotherhood of Steel. This has been the Resolute Cartographer. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos in this series, hit the subscribe and the notification button if you want to find out when those are going on. Otherwise, I just hope to see everybody again next time. Oh, forgot to mention, leave a comment or question if you have one. But again, yes, I hope to see everybody again next time. Thanks.